Hey y'all, what is up everybody? What is up YouTube? Sparky Mark here and I'm back to do a review and unboxing of a certain timepiece. Ignore that noise folks, it's just my sister getting her hair blow dried. Anyways, ignore this. Anyways, ignore the noise. Let's talk about the watch. Now, what you're looking at here folks is the Omega SpeedMaster, aka the Omega SpeedMaster MoonWatch. Now you have to go back to its origins, going back like say many years ago. 1957. Wow, make it about 67 years ago. Wow, 67 years. And going back 67 years ago in 1957 around the summer, of course, many different chronograph movements and have been marked under the SpeedMaster name. Astronaut Walter Schirra something. I can't even say his name right. Walter Schirra, if I said his name right. Great guy, and God rest his soul. Oh, he'd be 101 this year, but this was the dude. This is him in 1964, and this is the guy for Project Mercury in the United States. He was one of the original 1959 astronauts chosen for Project Mercury. You could pause this carefully. Wow, Captain USN. Wow, this guy had a great service in his career. Sadly, he got abdominal cancer, unfortunately, as a result of a heart attack undergoing surgery for the cancer. Great guy. God bless in his memory. Alrighty. So worn by this astronaut named Walter Schirra, I can't even say his name, was one of the first person to wear one of these watches in space in 1962 in the Mercury Ulsta 8 mission. Manual hand winding SpeedMaster professional, or MoonWatch, best known for, the longest produced, and it was worn during the first American spacewalk, part of the NASA Gemini 4 mission. First worn by an astronaut walk on the moon during Apollo 11 mission, the SpeedMaster Professional is one of the several watches qualified for NASA for spaceflight, and is still only one so qualified. EVA, if anybody knows what EVA means, what does that mean? Extravehicular activities. Gravity, y'all, gravity. SpeedMaster line also includes other models, including analog and digital and automatic mechanical watches. I like both. So yeah, this is one of the badass, and it had Calibre movements of 321, 861, 1861, 386-1, and others. So yeah, for early development, pause this and read it carefully. Okay. Pause this very carefully. Pause it carefully and read it. Pause it and read it carefully. There's Buzz Aldrin with the SpeedMaster, and this is from the 1967 piece, known as reference number 145.012 SpeedMaster design. Very cool. And there's Jack Swickard. Let me just zoom. And this photo was taken in April 8th, 1970, and he's wearing this particular SpeedMaster in a different band. That's him. Jack Swigert, if I said his name right. But again, pause it very carefully. Plus, on Apollo 11, commander named Neil Armstrong was first to set foot on the moon, and he left his 105.012 SpeedMaster in the lunar module as backup. So again, pause it and read it. Alrighty, here are the later models. And again, pause it and read it. Pause it and read it. Alright, and then there's the Omega SpeedMaster Automatic. Pause it and read it. Alright, the current line SpeedMaster racing models have been increased to a larger 44.25 millimeter case. Utilizing the automatic Omega 9900 caliber movement. Alright. Noticeable wears. Okay. Pause this carefully, folks, and look at these very carefully. The main guy I know so far who wears a SpeedMaster and collects is none other than the dude himself, George Clooney. Holy cow! And I kind of noticed that some of these other actors do wear SpeedMasters. So yeah, from astronauts, actors, models, maybe athletes, musicians, and let's not forget Jeff Bezos, founder of Amazon, wears one. And you have King of the Netherlands, Willem Alexander. Really? And of course, everyone knows the Mythbusters presenter and television dude by the name of Adam Savage. Shouts to these guys. And Steve Carell, Daniel Craig, Ron Howard, Tom Hanks in the film. Yeah, he wore a SpeedMaster. Hat can be coinkydink. Alright, and here's the gallery of the watches. Of course, you got, I'm gonna have to zoom there. Let me see if there is an appearance of the watch. And even from this photo, it looks a little blurrish, but right there is a SpeedMaster, worn by the astronauts. There's Walter Schirra with the SpeedMaster on the Apollo 7, but it's on a pre-flight, and that's on a white band. Buzz Aldrin wearing the SpeedMaster in the Apollo 11 mission, and then there's Alan Bean on the Apollo 12. Here is the Apollo 14 prime crew wearing the SpeedMaster prior to the launch. And with that, let's take a look at these guys. And look at that, folks. That's on a different band. Here it is, and here it is. Here they are. And of course, here is the SpeedMaster Racing Michael Schumacher edition of 2000 with his signature in the back case. So here it is, and here is his signature. And the limited edition is only the existence of 6,000, with his name right here, SpeedMaster Racing, World Champion 2000, with Michael Schumacher's signature. So yeah, that's how many there are in existence, by the way, folks. Excuse me. So yeah, 6,000 pieces of this Michael Schumacher edition. I wonder what's the price going for these days. So yeah. Before we go in the unboxing, I'm going to show you my entire photo collection of the SpeedMaster, going back 67 years. So no chit chat, let's take a look, and then unboxing time. Let's go! Alrighty, so going back 67 years, This was released on October 11th of 1967 and is the CKW 2915 Broad Arrow edition. Take a look at that and pause it and admire the designs, how it started. This particular one is the first Omega in space, the SpeedMaster 2915-3 on August 12, 1959. 1959, folks. And then June 28, 1963, we had the first SpeedMaster third generation NASA tested and qualified. Reference number 2998-62. And then November 18th that year, we have the SpeedMaster reference number 10.5.003-63 APC, which stands for Automotivo Club Pernuraro. Please read that very carefully. So yeah, this was released that year in November of 64, and then July of 65 we had the 105.003-63 first watch on the moon. And then the next one would be the Buzz Aldrin edition, which is of course reference number 105.012-66. This was on June 15, 1966. And here's an ad, a French one from February 6, 1968. Read that very carefully, folks. And this particular design is a 145.022-68, which is nicknamed the Ultraman, obviously because around the time of the character of Ultraman, you can tell this is an orange hand, a little bit on the looms, and then every detail of it. That's what it got the nickname. And here's the racing dial reference SpeedMaster reference number 145.022-68. Kind of has a consistency of a casino feel, but it's a racing dial. All right, and here's in a different band, which is assumed it's an alligator band, and it's a reference number 145.012-68 Modern MoonWatch, released on October 16, 1968, and it looks amazing and modernized of today's world, as opposed to many years ago. All right, and here's a Mark II edition, known as the reference number 145.022-69. This is the SpeedMaster Mark II edition, and you can see it right there. Let me just zoom. The Mark II edition, and it is a SpeedMaster, and it's a bit beefy, not too beefy. Let me be clear, it's big. And then you got these pushers, very much bigger. And here's a gold and red version, known as it's the commemorative edition. Reference number 145.002.69. The golden commemorative edition. Just admire it, folks. And this was released on June 17, 1969. 55 years ago. And here is the original Alaska prototype. This is the first prototype, folks, and it's the SpeedMaster reference 145.022.69 Alaska 1 prototype. So this was the very first prototype we got, and then many years later, and say in 08, about 40 some years later, we get there'd be a different version of this, but we'll get to that in a moment. Here's a Mark III, first self-winding chronograph. Couldn't even tell the reference number about this, but it's a self-winding chronograph Mark III. And here's the Alaska 2 SpeedMaster, reference number 145.022.71, pursuing the perfect space watch. That's what it's nicknamed. And here's a SpeedMaster ad from March of 1973. Back then, these particular Speedmasters, even these other ones, cost you about $235 back then. Look at it carefully, folks, and read that carefully. And then the next one is the Speedmaster 145.022-71 Speedsonic First Electric Speedmaster. As you can see, but it's still automatic. But it kind of looks like a state-of-the-art. And there's the number 125. Released in March 27, 1973. And then for the April 10th that year in 1974, we have the Speedmaster reference 145.022-69 ST. Then about 7 days later in April of 70, oh, never mind that. April 17, 1975, we got this. And it's an Apollo Soyuz SOYUZ celebrating American-Soviet mission. Reference number 145.002-74. Very good design. And here is a digital version of the Speedmaster Professional, reference 186.0004 LCD. Released on July 20th, 1977. Very cool watch. Very cool indeed. And then here is a Alaska 3 Speedmaster built for the Space Shuttle, reference number 145.002-76. And it's in a different band, by the way. And here's the digital version in a different band. And this is the, what do you call it? The Alaska 4 prototype for NASA, reference number 186.0004. Released on April 30th, 1979. Okay, the next one is that's a gold version. This is the Speedmaster Apollo 11, Omega's first sapphire crystal caseback, reference 145.022-74. Released on March 25th, 1980. And then here is a 145.022 Speedmaster, first bicolor. And it's obviously a two-tone, obviously. And this one was released on April 19, 1983. March 27, 1983 was the release of the Speedmaster 145.022 first Speedmaster moon face. And obviously it's because this is the moon face, folks. Look at it very carefully. Okay, March 27. And then on August 14, 1987, we have the Speedmaster 145.022 automatic. And then we have a Speedmaster 145.022, a Speedmaster made especially for Italy because of the way of its design. Here and it's gold face, markers, the dials, not the letterings, but you have the white hands, gold pushers, crown, face. September 21st, 1987. And then September 17 of 88, we have this Speedmaster Significant Moments. And this is, of course, the Olympic Games with Calgary and Seoul, Korea of 1988. So please look at that very carefully, folks. Alrighty, and the next one, July 9, 1991. You already heard me talk about 1991, so just pause this carefully and read it. And then in 1992, you already heard me talk about 1992. April 14 was this released. Read this. April 29th was this release as well. beautifully crafted. 1995 is the Apollo 13, 145.0022. SpeedMaster, May 10th that year, 95. May 10th of 95 was the reference, 145.0022, 365 days on MIR space station. April 10th, folks. July 23rd, 1996, we had the 145.0022 racing launched by Michael Schumacher. And then July 18th of 1997, we have the Golden Panda, reference number 345.0022. Then the fall, which is October 11th of 1997, we have the 145.0022 SpeedMaster, inspired by the original SpeedMaster 40th for celebrating its 40th anniversary. And then for its 40th anniversary that year was the 145.0022 white face and black. It's not the Panda, so it's just the white face version. March 28th, 1998 was the Omega SpeedMaster X-33, known as the MoonWatch. So yeah, it's a digital version of the SpeedMaster. Very cool and unique. And then we have a Moonface Apollo 11, reference number 345.0808. Released on July 24, 1999. This one, released in March of 1999. July 24. August 2000. This is the limited edition. Read that carefully. April 3rd, 2003 is the Snoopy MoonWatch, reference number 345.0808. April 3rd, 2003, 21 years ago. And then also we have Moon to Mars, reference number 345.0022, released on April 19, 2004. 20 years ago next month. And then July 19th would mark 35 years. It would be the 35th anniversary for the Apollo 11 mission. Omega SpeedMaster 3569.31.00. So yeah, and it has the date it started. And that was the release date to commemorate the 35th anniversary. And then for 1965 to 2005, wow, read that, folks. And this particular one was released in March 29, 2005 for the Gemini 4 40th anniversary. Known as the SpeedMaster 356.580.00. March 29, folks. July 4, 2006, we had the 35th anniversary edition, Apollo 15, reference 3366.51.00. And this is obviously a two-tone version. Not the bracelet, but just the face itself. And then, of course, we have the SIA, reference number 321.92.44.52.01.001, released on January 1st, 2007. That same day, we have the SpeedMaster Racing 326.30.40.50.01.001. The next one was the SpeedMaster 326.30.40.50.01.002. Then this is the Racing Coaxial Chronograph SpeedMaster 326 0.32, 0.40, 0.50, 0.01, 0.001. And this comes in a brown band, and this is the SpeedMaster 57, 31.12, 0.42, 0.51, 0.01, 0.001. Then April 19th, a couple days before my 16th birthday, is the Broad Arrow 1957 red gold 321.90, 0.42, 0.50, 0.13, 0.001. And you could tell by the red gold. And look at that, 1957, folks, two-tone, baby. And then there's the SpeedMaster horse 30, and it's the 50th anniversary edition, y'all. SpeedMaster, 50 years of SpeedMaster, reference 311, 30, 0.4, 311.30, 0.42, 0.30, 0.01, 0.001. 50 years of SpeedMaster, folks, and look at that design, folks. It's released on July 20th, 2007. January 1st, 2008 was the the re-edition of the Alaska Project. Reference 311.32, 0.42, 0.30, 0.04, 0.00, and this is the SpeedMaster Alaska Project reissue. Tested, qualified by NASA, and it's pretty cool, and it can handle this. And it has a white face, red hands. I'm gonna say this is the seconds hand, the hour, and the minute. Amazing, amazing. And this is the HB SIA GMT reference 321.90, 0.44, 0.52, 0.01, 0.001, released on March 31st, 2008. And on July 12th, then on June 12th, 2008, was the coaxial Broad Arrow coaxial SpeedMaster GMT reference 358.1.30.00. And then you have the SpeedMaster celebrating the Olympics, the XXIX. I can't even tell Roman numerals that much. Released on August 8, 2008, reference number 321.30, 0.44, 0.52, 0.01, 0.001. And then on June 21st, 2009, around the time I was finished with high school, it was a month after graduation. And this was released that year, and it's this Omega SpeedMaster. Reference 311.90, 0.42, 0.30, 0.01, 0.001. And I'm going to say this is going to have to be the limited edition because it's the 0256 GMT, and this is 0 out of 69. So obviously this is like a limited edition of the GMT SpeedMaster. And here is the first SpeedMaster, Omega SpeedMaster, with meteorite dial, part of the Apollo Soyuz, reference 311.30, 0.42, 0.30, 0.99, 0.001. Released on July 10, 2010. October 26, 2011, Omega SpeedMaster Broad Arrow Coaxial Chronograph, 0.44, 44.25 millimeters. Reference 321.13, 0.44, 0.50, 0.02, 0.001. And this is like an all-white version, and this is the Broad Arrow Coaxial SpeedMaster. Reference number 321.10, 0.44, 0.50, 0.02, 0.001. The next one you're going to be looking at is on March 11th. March 11th of 2013 is the Racing Coaxial SpeedMaster 326.32, 0.40, 0.50, 0.03, 0.001. April 14, 2013, you have this particular SpeedMaster with the yellow hands, except for this seconds hand. And it's a Racing SpeedMaster. Reference number 326.30, 0.40, 0.50, 0.06, 0.001. March 27, 2014 is the Omega SpeedMaster Mark II illuminated tech meter. And here is a 46.2 millimeters, which is somewhere between 42.4 by 4.46.2 coaxial movement, coaxial chronograph. Released on March 27th, and then that same day we have this two-tone gold, Senda gold steel Omega SpeedMaster Mark II. Here is a digital version of the SpeedMaster Skywalker X33, released on April 3rd, 2014. And here is a Omega SpeedMaster 57. Here's the reference number. Check it out. Here's a Racing SpeedMaster. Pause that carefully and read it. A Racing SpeedMaster. Alright, this one was August 27, and this is November 17, 2014, November 28th, 2014. And then we have the Tintin edition, red, black, and white. Here's the reference number. Released on December 11 of 2014. February 26, 2015. Pause that carefully. March 15, 2015. This is what it looks like. And then April Fool's Day 2015. Pause that. December 7, 2015. And then here we have a Dark Side of the Moon Pitch Black. Released on December 23rd, 2015. And then we have the, whatchamacallit. Released on April 8th, 2017. Here's the reference number. Moon Face. Here's a two-tone, released on October 16, 2018. Check out the reference. February 26, 2021. October 26, 2021. March 9, 2022. December 10, 2022. MoonWatch, reference number 310.32.42.50.01.001. This is the watch we're going to be looking at, folks, worn by the astronauts. And this is, of course, flight qualified by NASA in 1965 for all manned space missions. The first watch worn on the moon. All right, and then we went on to future other models than this one. March 25th, 2023. And that's it, folks. This is all the SpeedMaster families. Alrighty, so yeah, this is a mouthful of mystery, full of models that were released over the course of many, like 66 years. Now it's 67 years. I wonder what's more for the MoonWatch family, or generations, of course. So tell me, what are you doing within the years within these watches were released? Anybody that had family members, did any of them own MoonWatches? Any of yous like to become an astronaut? And are any of yous fans of Apollo 13 starring Bill Paxton, Kevin Bacon, Gary Zini, Tom Hanks? Let me know in the comments down below. That's a good film. That was directed by the great Ron Howard, the director of the film, and obviously he himself wears a SpeedMaster. And I'll leave you a few links down below for my buddies from Bruce Williams to Switch Watch Expo and my buddy Ocean O'Malley, fellow YouTuber. Shouts to you. He was formerly known as the Timeless Watch channel, and some other links for the ones that talk about the SpeedMaster. So yeah, folks, enough chit chat. Let's review and unbox the watch. Like right now. Let's go! Alrighty, folks. So with all that out of the way, let's see this item questioning. Whoa, what is that, yo? What is that? Omega in the house. What? Omega in the house? What? It's a big package, baby. A big one. Oof, it's a very big one, though. So slide the top off. Boy, this is part of the boutique. Yeah, some envelope with boutique. How to take care, and there's a manual called How to Take Care of Your Watch. Get one of these, you can read it yourself. Cool. And then here are the instructions, I think. Ooh. In somewhat of languages. Operating. In various languages. How it's packaged, A+. Oof, it's a big one. How am I gonna get it out? Hold on a second. Wow, that was easy. But before I show you this, here comes a little something that came underneath the packaging. Legendary Omega SpeedMaster, Legendary MoonWatch. Quick review. This is sung by Mr. Reynold Ashman, President and CEO of Omega. Pause it and read that very carefully. The original MoonWatch design. Famous logo, how it was born in 1957. This is Wally Sharia, Walter. This is him, folks. Pause that. Read it. The inside of the craft, I think. I can't even tell. Certified by NASA on March 1st, 1965. Buzz Aldrin you just saw. The Eagle has landed. in appreciation for dedication. October 5th, 1970. Mm-hmm. Mm. 13 years worth of missions. Wow. Very interesting indeed. The end. Now, let's go to the unboxing. Like right now. Alrighty, folks. So here it is in all its wonderful glory. Amazing, amazing. Ooh, majesty. Majesty. Oh, okay, I got him. Okay. Over there it says Omega SpeedMaster Professional. And here's the watch. Oh, can this thing stay still? Stay still? For now. Okay. Yeah. Hold on a second. No strap tools or anything, but you have a cloth so that you can clean your watch. I don't know what's going on. I think I sent something. No, not much. Oof, careful with that. Here it is, in front of your eyes. In front of it, folks. It's the SpeedMaster, baby. Oh, yes. Voila. You like it? Come on, tell me what you think. Appreciate the wisdom, y'all. And this particular reference is a, if I'm not mistaken, it's a 310.32.45.50.01.001. This is the one that went to the moon. Majesty, beautifully designed. I do say so. And if I'm gonna get another one, or I just ask for the bracelet, that could work too. Okay, Omega. And of course, anybody wants to know to adjust it, you press this, so you can put the holes very, very carefully. And let's see the back. This is the one, y'all. First MoonWatch worn on the moon. NASA, 1965. It's amazing coaxial design. Let's see. Okay. And in the back, you have the logo, the SpeedMaster logo. Very, very cool. And let's see the movements. I'm not gonna do anything crazy or anything. Okay. This, when I press this, nothing much. And it's moving it's moving these seconds. See that right there? It's seconds is on right there. Right there. And then what else? And you can stop the seconds when you pull the crown. Well, there's no date or anything. This will be here. There, you hold that and it starts going. If you want to stop it, if you want to reset it, press that, then wait 1 second, and it goes back to where it was. Magnificent. Beautiful movements, cool tachymeter, there it is. Beautiful design, 42 millimeters, I think. Very, very great quality. Great, great design. Anybody would like to mind, I would mind sending, cranking it up or going backwards. What the heck? Let's see how it looks on my wrist. The sparky wrist, that is. Whoa. Wow. It's crazy. Uh-huh. It ain't that bad. This is probably the band is probably good to wear during winter time, but the summer out of the question. Hmm. So, in other words, folks, very wonderful timepiece, very unique look. Stay true to its roots over the many years. And in 2021, of course, if anybody heard of Ocean O'Malley, known as the Timeless Watch channel, the MoonWatch reduce that came out 3 years ago in 2021. Yeah, I mean, it is a good watch, but the bracelet was a big issue because the bracelet, unfortunately, felt like Gillette razor blades. Like, what? I'm not gonna shave my wrist hair. I mean, oftentimes we'll all wear, us guys or women, or mostly guys, will wear stainless steel watches, and sometimes our hairs will get caught on that. But in the case of this one, which I'll leave a link in the description box down below, of one of Ocean O'Malley's videos of the SpeedMaster, which was in, I believe, in 2021 or 2020, if I'm not mistaken. Tell me what you think of that. So yeah. So the SpeedMaster is very wonderfully designed, good in its own way, terrific, and very unique. Never forget its roots, where it comes from. Alrighty. So, but also another thing from last year, I think, the MoonWatch collaboration with Swatch, which I like the other one, the Blanqui something. That looks very interesting. But the MoonWatch, it's got some mixed bag in the eyes of collectors and watch aficionados. I myself, nah, it's a meh for me. And some other collectors out there that may like it or hate it. I myself, I'm sorry. I like Swatch. I gotta get myself a Swatch or the Blanc cheese, or the recent one that came out. I gotta get my hands on those. So yeah, very very soon. Wow. So enough chit chat, folks. Let's go and play the music to represent this watch. And let's see what song I'm gonna pick. Alrighty, before playing the music, just admire the dome appearances of this watch. The dome, which is here. Amazing, amazing, amazing detail. Mm-hmm. Alrighty, music time. Alrighty, folks, so with all that out of the way, let's play a song from the year of 2022 with the hit song by the Vaccines called Planet of the Youth. Enjoy, folks. That was the Vaccines with Planet of the Youth. So, folks, if you like content like this or any other content, please click the bell and the subscribe button to be notified when new uploads. Like the videos, always appreciate the thumbs ups, and if you have any opinions related to the content on this video, comments down below. And plus, what do you think of that song? You think that song should have been used in the end credits of Jurassic World 3 Dominion or Red Hot Chili Peppers song Black Summer? Let me know as well. So yeah, let's give a shout outs to the collectors out there, from the physical media collectors, the toy collectors, watch collectors, autograph collectors, and all you collectors out there. Shout outs to you all, and to my subscribers. So yeah, and I'm in the YouTube community. I often post what time I post videos at a certain time, whether it be the afternoon hours or the early evening hours, never the late or so. Hardly much in the morning hours anymore. So yeah, keep an eye on that, folks. So y'all, this is Sparky Marky Mark signing off. Y'all take care, God bless you, hear you, and see you on the next vid. Enjoy the weekend, y'all, and later.